Hello, my journaling friends. Today is the last spread in this creative journal and it will be full. And after we make this spread, I'm gonna film a flip through so you can see all the loveliness that is in here. But for today, I wanna use these stickers that came in Amy Plans Things. She did an Advent box. And when I saw these, it looks like a storybook, doesn't it? But when I saw these, I thought of that Bible verse, I am the vine, you are the branches, John 15:5. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. So I liked that. I want to use these. And then also I found these other like branches and bloomy things that are like shimmery in this Happy Planner sticker book called Flourish in Faith. So, and then I thought I might use some of the boxes in here because the colors all sort of coordinate. So I'm going to set that aside. And then also in Amy's Advent box was this washi tape that is like I guess you call it like a PET tape. Let me get it started here. So isn't that so pretty? And it's like already cut out. It's gonna make a really cute Dutch door. So let's do it. Let's do this. So we're on, I think I have enough to do 2 doors. This is my sticker collage. This is all the stickers I used in this book. So I have enough to do 2 doors. I got out these, I think these are from Archer and Olive, or they're old is all I know. They're old. And then some checkered, that was kind of the same colors. So I feel like it's gonna be fine. It's gonna all come together. So the thing about Amy is that she's the Dutch door queen. And so all of her stickers are mirror images. So they're gonna make really good Dutch doors. And I wanted to do this lamp post first. You know what? I bet it should hang out the other way. I should do this one first. And also, I'm sure you can hear power equipment in the background because this is just what it is. We have people working out there today, and so you're gonna hear backup beepers and chainsaws and every other thing. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. I should probably measure and plan, but that is not how I roll. That is just not what I do. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on there too. Is it too much? Oh, there's a stick on there. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna put this little gate thingy on the next one. And then, well, I'm not gonna have room for maybe oh, this is enchanted lanterns. That goes with another kit of hers. So I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna save that for something else. Okay, let me just do this first. Ooh, cut this out first. But I want some tape, don't I? Let's do some tape. I'm gonna go pink, because pink is my signature color. Okay. Get my gyro cut out. This is a swivel cutting tool that is one of my favorite journaling tools. Or, look, I cut that too close. Let's try it again. I want to go right here around the outline of the sticker. Yeah. That's better. That makes me happy. I wonder if I should have gone all the way down. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, and now I'm going to cut around here. I'm going to follow all these little cute curves because that's what makes it a fun Dutch door, is when you follow all of the lines, all of the ins and the outs, and the ups and the downs. like that. If you are new to making Dutch doors, then, and if you don't have one of these little doohickeys, don't be picking stickers that are all curvy, because you're gonna get frustrated. Pick some like stickers that don't have a bunch of, well, curvies to practice on. That's my instructions. That's what I recommend, because it's hard to get scissors in there and like get all of that, and it just wouldn't be my vision if I was just starting out. I mean, I wouldn't do it. If something happened to my gyro cut today, I would not do this. That's just the truth. I wouldn't do it. I would have to wait till the Amazons could bring me a new one. Okay, but so if you're not gonna do curvies, but you still wanna start doing multiple spread on your journals, pick stickers that are more just square, circular, a little bit easier to get your scissors in there. Did I say pick scissors that are that way? Or pick stickers? What I meant is pick stickers. I think that's what I said. Okay, but then, so see when you flip this over and it's got all of these little, isn't that cute? So then you get your other one that matches, which is over here. And because these came from Amy, they are going to work perfectly. And it's gonna make the journaling process so, like, I mean, it's gonna make this Dutch door thing so easy, so easy. Another thing to do is just to look for stickers in your sticker book that they kind of have the same shapes, that you could easily flip over, you know, and get the same thing. Or if you're gonna print your own stickers, like a digital, if you buy stickers from an Etsy store owner or whatever, you can flip them before you print them. And that's a really fun, handy tip. So then it doesn't matter how they're actually designed. You flip them right before you print them, and it makes it easy. Oh, my Band-Aid's coming off. I fell the other day and I banged up my hand, and it's really healing, but it looks gross and nobody wants to see that. So I put a Band-Aid on to do the filming, but then I'll take it off to let it air out. Okay, so there's that one. So cute, so fun. And I'm gonna round the corner. I'm gonna round the corner while I'm here. Okay. And now, instead of, wait, what did I say? There's gonna be, I really wanted to use these as a door, but I just don't think that's gonna look right with these. I might have to save that washi for something else. I do that all the time. I get out all these things that are so cute that I want to use, and then I don't end up using half of it. But I'm gonna put those there. I do want to use this green tape, but I want to put some more decorative elements on here. I think, what if, no, it's just not gonna, it's not gonna look right. I just don't think it's gonna look right. Oh, I found my tweezers. You know where they were? The last place I put them, no, I was working on a project for school. It wasn't really a project. I was putting together a ginormous binder for class. Which, if you're new here, I'm in my last semester of classes in seminary, and I only have one class. Holla! Which is so nice. And I was putting together a binder for that. I had a bunch of stuff spread out in another room, and I had left my tweezers out there. I know that you were really concerned, and you've probably been wondering, Gosh, did Liz find her scissors or tweezers? So I just wanted to let you know you can sleep well tonight. Okay, I'm gonna put this one, see how I'm gonna lay it like that, but then I'm gonna scooch it over to where most, like you can see a good strip of that, because you wanna see it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lay it all the way down here, even though I'm gonna go back and cut it off of those stickers that are showing. But it's just easier than trying to do a little piece here and a little piece there and a little piece. I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. So I'm gonna use my little gyro cut again to go around this outline of that sticker and that one, and pull that up. And then do, you know what? Why did I covered there's nothing showing. Let me scoot these. I wanted to have a fancy cutout here. So I need to scoot these a little bit. Oh, that's good. That's good, that'll work. Am I doing this right? Yes, I am. I kind of feel like I'm pushing too hard and it's going through the other side. We're about to find out. Because it did a little bit right there. And then I'm just gonna pull the extra off. Yeah, like that. And then put your little mat in there and do the same thing. Okay, so there's that one. I just realized that I pulled that part off, but that's okay. That's okay. So we got that. Now let's flip it over and do the back side. Ooh, that's not it. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna round this corner too. I don't know if I have enough give on this one. A little bit. Okay. So I'm going to put another one of these little gates. I'm going to put something back there because why? I'm blind. Blind, I say. Okay. It gives me so much pleasure when it lays down so smooth like that, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, and now here's this verse. I'm the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. I love this so much because if you think about, we all want to be so effective and we want to be fruitful and we want for there to be something that shows that we're Christians and we want our life to speak that way. And Jesus is saying, like, you can't do it. Like, the only way that you can be effective and fruitful is to remain in me and for my words to remain in you. Just like these little tree branches, if they're not connected to that vine, they would die. And we're the same way. If we're not connected, we're not alive. And this idea of spiritual death and life, just Jesus taught it over and over again. And the truth that he's the one that does all the work anyway. He's the one that produces the work. We're just told to stay in him, abide in him. And the way that we do that is by staying in the Word, by staying connected in prayer, by staying yielded through the power of the Holy Spirit. Again, he does all the work. So, a dear precious father figure in the faith told me one time, God won't require anything of you that he doesn't actually provide to you. And what a relief that is. You don't have to muster it up on your own, sister. You don't. You can't. And that's the problem, is a lot of us try. We're trying to produce fruit and flowers and all kinds of loveliness, and it's like our motives are pure. We want to be fruitful and effective. You can't. The only way you can do it is through the power of the Holy Spirit in you. And Jesus said, if you will stay in me, you will be fruitful. And what a wonderful promise that is. So I thought of that when I saw these viney flowers. I challenge you to look through your sticker books. And this is going to sound so funny, wonky, I don't know. Pray first. And then look through your sticker books and see what stickers you have that could have a spiritual element to them that spurs your mind towards thinking about lovely things, excellent things, praiseworthy things, all the things that God's Word tells us to think about. You probably have stickers that you could make really pretty journal spreads and journal about them just based on looking through sticker books. It would be a fun little way to plan out your journal spreads. Okay, see how this one, there's like some white spaces, but that's okay, because why? Because we're going to put more stickers there, don't you know? You know, I could use that, I could use this as the border, even though I won't be able to really cut out, but still. You think I should? If that's there. And then I would do the same thing over here. Or is that too busy? That's pretty busy, isn't it? If I don't do that, then what I could do is use some of these gold and then the rest of the decorative. This really needs to be a Dutch door, but I don't have enough paper left for another Dutch door, so it is not going to be. So first I'm going to fill in I'm going to fill these things in with some butterflies. I know that's overlapping, but it's just going to be that way. Okay, I'll fix it. Because I felt you silently judging me. Okay. I'm going to go like this down here. I kind of like that. Okay, now let's do something with these borders. Another thing is I found this. It's kind of a similar idea, isn't it? But that's really bright green compared to this teal green. And I think that's why I don't like this one, because it's sort of brighter. I mean, the pinks go, but I'm just not feeling it. But it would really fit with the whole theme. You know what, I'm just gonna do it. I might not love it, but that's okay. My dear sweet daughter told me that she is nervous about journaling, or, you know, starting this kind of stuff, because she's a perfectionist and she's afraid that she will mess it up. And I told her that some of you have said the same thing to me in your comments, that you were always afraid. Oops, I just tore that one, but I'm gonna fix it, so let's not get all worked up. That you were always afraid to get started because you didn't want to mess it up. I think what I'll do is I'll go kind of where they sort of run off the edge a little bit, so there's not so much white showing, and then I'll just trim it. See right there where I pulled that? I just did it again. And I told her what I've told you all, which is if I waited around until I thought I wouldn't mess something up, I wouldn't get any journaling. I wouldn't get anything artistic done at all. Because I know that I'm gonna make a mistake. 100%, I know. Like, was something supposed to go there? No, that was the end of it. Okay, I'm gonna take that one off. And then see how that it sort of, there's edges on there. I'm gonna trim that. And sometimes you might make a spread that you don't love. You spend all that time working on it, and then when it's over, you're just like, But you know what? That's fine. Flip the page and fill it out, and it'll be over, and you can start a new one next week. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not feeling comfortable about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway on this border, because that's what the theme is. Vines and branches. Oh, friend, be careful when you're pulling these up, because you will, just like that. I keep tearing them. I'm gonna lay it down a little bit gently. I'm excited to finish this journal and start a new one. And I asked you guys at the end of, or when I was showing you that Archer and Olive unboxing, which journal size I should do. It was between the LS, which I think, does that stand for letter size? I think that's what it stands for. It was between the LS and the 8x8 square, because I want to try a new size. I always do this larger. I don't know my journal sizes. I have this thing printed on my desk so that I can refer to it. This one is a B5. That's what I'm working in now. And I've done A5, but that's all I've ever done. So I ordered this size, and I love it. And I thought I was gonna go into that one next, but I think I'm gonna go into the square. And I'm gonna save this one and start working on another project. I don't think I'm gonna film it. I'll wait till it's done and then I'll do a flip through. But it's a teaching journal for the class that I'm in. I learn better when I do this kind of stuff. And so even when it isn't for funsies, it's like for an assignment or whatever, I a lot of times create journals. It helps me learn. to engage whatever part of your brain that is. So don't think that journaling is just for fun and creative times, although it is. You can use journaling in so many parts of your life. Another journal that I've just started is a new home journal. My husband and I plan to build a house, and so I've started collecting pictures and ideas and things like that, and I've put that in a journal, and I'm just going to keep adding to it till it's time to implement them. So yeah, I got a stack of journals happening around here. I should do one of those videos showing all of the journals I use. I've seen people making those. I did one of those early on in the channel, but I haven't done one in a while, so maybe that'd be fun to show all the different ways you can use journals. Because I think some people, especially when they find out, like people who I know in real life, whenever they find out that I have a YouTube channel, which the only way they do is my husband has told them, because I don't tell people. When they find out that I have a YouTube channel, they're like, oh, what's it about? And whenever I share with others the ways to use a creative journal to express my faith, they're like, huh? Come again? You know what? I don't like that color right there. See how it's so bright compared to these? Is that one too bright too? I don't like this. I like that it's gold, but I just don't like it. Okay, that's out. O-U-T, out. Let's see what this one looks like. This is a checkered, and I don't know where I got it, but let's see. I mean, that's okay. But if I do it there, I feel like I should probably do it there too. Let me see what other colors I have that might be more this like mauve-y, pink, whatever. Okay, this is from Bible Nerd Ministries, Faith Womack. And I'm not even sure if this is still available on her shop or not. I will link to her. She has a ton of also Bible studies that I would recommend if you're looking for a Bible study to do. You pay for them and print them, or you could join her Patreon and they do Bible studies. I am part of her Patreon group, but I do not do the Bible studies because I am filled up on my seminary stuff that I don't have the margin to do that in my Bible study with my church and seminary, so I don't do it. But I have bought her Bible studies before, the ones to do on my own, you know. Okay, I'm taking this one off, but they do a live too. Oops, on Patreon. So if you have never heard of Bible Nerd Ministries, go and check her out. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one around. Look at the pink matches so well. So I'm pleased with that. I tried to space it to where I wasn't cutting off a bunch of words, but it didn't work, so that's just what it is. Okay, now is that green? I'm taking that off too. If this is your first time watching this, that tape is strong. If this is your first time watching one of my videos on this channel, what I'm doing here is not something that I normally do. I typically, once it's down, it's down. I don't move stuff. This is called Undo. It's a chemical, it's very strong, and if you're sensitive to smells, don't use it. I don't even think, if you live in California, you can't even buy it, so I guess there's that. But it lifts the sticker off, and that will dry. And then, but it doesn't remove, like if I wanted to, I could put that tape back down. It doesn't take the sticky off of whatever it is. It just helps you lift it off of your page. So I'm gonna fix this, and then I'm gonna run this in fast forward so that you don't have to watch me putz around with this. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do another strip of this over here just for the continuity of it right here, and then I'll fill in. So let's move this butterfly. I'll save him for a minute. I'll try to paste. I'm not gonna try to cut this out. This is just gonna be straight like this. Which means I should probably do the same thing here. Okay, wait, I'm only using one color of washi tape on this whole deal. I know. Maybe that checkered-y stuff, where did that go? I wonder if that would, I don't know, I don't like it. I can always go back and add more if I want to when the time comes to actually write on this page. Speaking of messing up your journals, can you see this right here? Can you see that cut? And see how I've cut pages out of this? I don't remember what I did. I don't remember what I was doing. That I felt like I needed some paper, but I did, and I just cut it out of there. I probably wouldn't do that again. But I get a little excited and impulsive sometimes and do things that I probably shouldn't, that other more conservative journalers wouldn't do, but that is not me. I thought I would fill in some of these spaces, but I'm not really feeling bad about these. Are you? One of these had these little bitty leaves. I could do that to fill in some of these blank spots. Okay. You come over here on the side. There's actually room for a little butterfly in this one. Oh, I still have this big butterfly on here. No, I'm gonna save that. I'm getting down to the nubs. Oh, all those go together. That's handy. I'll turn it around like that. Okay, and now I want to do the boxes and maybe some lines, and this will be how many days? Like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 days of journaling, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I already got a key on that side. Let's put it somewhere else. I'm gonna put it right here. That's cute. That's fine. And a butterfly. That one can go right there. Oh, you know, I had all these other like branches and stuff. I didn't even end up using them. I forgot all about them. But let me see if there's boxes in this one. that are the right size, that don't say stuff on them. The way I use my journal is to, I put a scripture verse at the top, whatever the verse is that stopped me that morning, and then I journal about it and pray about it. And so sometimes these boxes that you get in these sticker books, they already say stuff on them, like this one, like answered prayer. I don't know, it just doesn't fit my purpose. I got this sticker book out for nothing. I'm not using it. I'll have to use it for something else, another spread of some sort. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish decorating these pages and put the boxes on them and be done with it. Quit trying to make it all that, you know? Just be happy with what we got. Put me another butterfly, some more vines and branches. That one is done. I could use this on a box. Okay, so I'm just gonna make boxes. I'm not gonna go digging through my sticker books because I feel like this is taking forever as it is. I'm gonna find a highlighter that's the right color. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see what this one is. These are Mr. Pins. No. One more, let me check one more and then I will make up my mind. Nah. Okay, I'm gonna use that purpley one. The purpley one. I'm gonna let the butterfly be part of the box. That got a little wonky. That's okay. Just make all of them the same. Make them all fat. If you mess up one, then they all get to be fat. Okay, there's that. Okay, these are from Sticky Impact. I've been using these in the last few spreads and I really like them. They're, it's on Etsy. You know what, I think I forgot to link them the last time in that other video, but I'm gonna try my best to remember this time. But it's an Etsy shop, you can see it right here. Etsy Sticky Impact. And you can, tell them like if you want gold, silver, whatever color you want, And there's Bible verses and then just little quotes too. Let's see if I can find one that has quotes that's black. There it is. I just like to put other little things around. I like for wherever you look, there's something to look at. That's my style. And so sometimes it gets a bit out of hand. That one I just broke. I tore it. That's fine. Okay. Did I put something on every page? I think I did. I mean, close enough. Oops. What's the Care Bears? Now, I wanted to show you though on the boxes, which, I mean, these boxes are fine, but they could be finer if this cup has all of my metallic pens. And these are the Uniball Signo broad. I like the broad ones. It has this fat tip on it. And yep, I think pink will be fine. I like these, and I also like these Tulle. Is that how you say it? This is a medium tip though. It's not quite as thick, but they have a set. I think you can only get these at Office Depot. I'm not 100. I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know. Surely you can find them on Amazon too. I don't know. But anyway, on these boxes, like, I don't know. I just like to do something to make them stand out a little bit. Either straight lines or dashed lines or squigglies or something like that. But these gel metallic pens will smear, so don't be rubbing your hand across them yet. Give it a chance. Oops, give it a chance to dry. Because if not, you'll make a smeary mess. That doesn't mean anything. Let me show you the smeary mess I made this morning. I think it was this morning. I was doing one. I made a smeary right down there. I smeared across it because I didn't wait. There it is, my last spread in this journal, and then I get to move on to my new square one. And I will do a video whenever I set up the first spread in that too. That'll be fun because I've never worked in a journal that size and I have no idea what I'm doing. So you can come along with me and watch me booger that one up too. If you like this kind of thing, like, it's doable. This is doable. That's what we should call it, doable journaling. Then, subscribe and follow along, because it's just gonna get funner from here.